Hey everyone, welcome back to Velocity, where today MrBeast has found himself involved in another scam. Well, not really involved. There's a lot to unpack here, so I'll just take it bit by bit. So for those of you that didn't see, quite a while ago I made a video about this refinable coin. It was like this cryptocurrency that MrBeast endorsed and a load of other people endorsed, and then all of a sudden when they sold, they priced it for more than it was and blah blah blah. If you want to know that situation, I'll link my video about it down below, and it sort of explains a little bit more about what went on there, but all you need to know is that that was a scam that MrBeast somehow got tied up in. So at the start of the video, I played a few seconds of this fake MrBeast ad, this really obviously fake MrBeast ad, thinking nothing of it, thinking, oh, this is just some fake ad, something that I can just throw in there. But apparently, I've uncovered some sort of huge network of scammers that are using MrBeast's name and face to scam people. So these ads are pretty big on YouTube for some reason. Somehow YouTube hasn't noticed these or hasn't taken them down, but they've been on YouTube for a while, and this is what you get presented with when you click on a video. Quite often, this will show up before somebody's video. It'll just be an image of MrBeast saying, I'm giving away $1,000 to every person who visits this page, and it's usually by some channel that you'd never recognize the name of. It's just some sort of random throwaway channel that's being used for this scam. And I mean, it's pretty obvious from this that if you click on this, you're not gonna get $1,000. I think the people this is targeting is like either young people or like people that don't quite understand the internet, which honestly just makes it so much worse, because it might be people that have seen maybe the name MrBeast or seen a few MrBeast videos because of how huge he is and gone, oh wow, how lucky am I can get $1,000 from MrBeast. It goes without saying, this is not MrBeast. You will not be getting $1,000 unless it comes from one of his verified accounts. Don't fall for it. But these ads are appearing everywhere now, and it's not even just these ads. There are like a few different variants of these kind of ads that I've seen as well. Like this one, which looks as if there is a little bit more effort put into it. Get a free $100 gift card, and then there's MrBeast's face, and it's by Gifts Now. Now this one is less MrBeast focused, but the massive picture of his face might imply that he's the one doing this. It is one of those things where it's just so silly. Again, obviously a scam. Unless you're a kid, you know, you're a kid who's on YouTube and you think, oh, sweet, free $100 gift card. Why would you not trust MrBeast? And I just feel like MrBeast doesn't deserve this, you know, he's one of the most generous people on the platform. He's always donating, like he's always helping people out. He's genuinely just one of the nicest, most genuine creators. But I guess when you are honest and genuine with your fans and you don't try to scam them, then people who do actually scam will try and use your face because people trust you. And it just kind of sucks that this is happening to him. For those of you that don't know, which probably isn't many of you, but I'll go over it quickly anyway, MrBeast is pretty much the biggest individual YouTuber right now, I'd say. I mean, he's definitely on his way there if he's not already, and his content just focuses around giving away things. And it might sound like not a lot, you know, he just gives things away, but by things I mean houses, cars, like ridiculous amounts of things. He went to a dog shelter and got every single dog adopted one day. He really just goes above and beyond the sort of things that you would expect for like online charity work, and it really is just a great example of what you can do with the internet. And again, he's never really been involved in anything other than that refinable thing that could be considered like slightly dodgy. He's never even tarnished his name slightly. And in case you were wondering, yes, MrBeast does know about this. He tweeted this saying, if you see this ad, it's not me. I've been getting tons of tweets about it and it's a scam. I will only mention giveaways on my verified accounts. If it's not verified, it's not me. And honestly, that's probably the best way to kind of put it. I mean, this scam is the exact same as the one that I showed earlier, only they've called themselves Beast cards to try and be a little bit more convincing. But again, it's just an obvious scam. It's obviously fake, and it really just sucks that it's happening to him. You know, the fact that he has gone to YouTube to try and get it taken down and they've done nothing, so he has to tweet it, so it has to stay up. It's just kind of sad. I mean, YouTube are so strict with what they let their creators post, so how come they're not like that with their advertisers? It just seems so crazy to me that they have these systems in place and videos are always getting taken down and channels are getting terminated because, you know, YouTube don't want to host bad content. But then you look at the ads and there's people that are obviously impersonating, like they're Golden Boy, they're obviously impersonating one of the most well-respected creators on the platform, and they're just not doing anything about it. It just seems kind of weak from them. Like, what can you realistically do about it? I know, but if they just tried a little bit harder or were like a little bit harsher on the scammers, maybe that would help. I don't know. And it's not like it's a new issue or an unknown issue. In fact, Keemstar tweeted about it in May, saying, "Every video I upload get these fake MrBeast scam ads. Can you stop this somehow? I don't care if it hurts my money. I don't want my fans to get scammed." And one of his videos with the scam ad on the front of it. And yeah, fair enough. Like, it's a kind of thing where you would just feel bad, you know? You feel as if as the creator you're hosting it, even though you have absolutely no control over it, you do kind of feel a bit of responsibility for, you know, what if my fans are gonna get scammed because they think that they're gonna watch MrBeast, especially if you know that you have younger fans or like older and maybe more vulnerable fans. It really is just a shame. But honestly, the only thing worse than this ad is how shameless these websites are actually. So in this ad, if you were to click on this ad and go to chantbig64.xyz, you would be greeted by this. And I mean, if you were fooled by the first page, you might be fooled by this one. If you're over the age of 12 or under the age of 80, you're probably not going to be fooled by this page. I mean, this is just so basic. This looks like it's been made in 5 minutes. Like, there is clearly no effort going into this scam because they just know that MrBeast's name is so reputable and so important that they can just kind of throw anything together and people will go, "Oh yeah, $1,000. I mean, this is just more proof that it very clearly isn't MrBeast, because if you look at all the things he's made, like if you look at his website or like the app that he made, the finger on the app challenge, they're all so well polished. He has teams of people doing this. This looks as if it was made by one teenager sitting in their bedroom who is just sad and lonely and wants to scam some people out of their money. Honestly, that is the only reason that I can think anybody would do this. But the whole network of the scammers is so crazy. And then there's also comments like this comment is under its own video, but these exact comments appear under other people's videos as well. So you can see from this comment, "Guys, if you need quick money and pay those bills or make a gift to yourself, link is here," and it's by the fake MrBeast account, and it's been liked by the fake MrBeast account, pinned by the fake MrBeast account to try and make it look more legit somehow, and then that link will take you to their shoddy website, where again, it's almost exactly the same, maybe slightly different, so the scam isn't as immediately traceable. But yeah, it takes you to a website where if you're foolish enough to put your credit card information in there, or if you're just inexperienced enough to do that, then you'll just be a victim of it. It's really sad to see YouTube not cracking down on these, but I mean, these scammers are really doing everything they can to get away from the algorithm, so it's kind of difficult to say what they can do. But yeah, I mean, the most important takeaway from this is that it is nothing to do with MrBeast. I'm sure it goes without saying, but MrBeast doesn't endorse any of this. He is not a part of any of this. He does not make any of these, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. It would be pretty stupid if he did. But yeah, it's one of those things that you guys should probably just avoid. If you see anything like that, don't click it. I know you probably wouldn't anyway, but I feel the need to say, and it's a shame because MrBeast really doesn't deserve this. Anyway, if you made it all the way to this part of the video, comment beast cards. Let me know you made it all the way to this part of the video. Not many people watch it all the way to the end, so it would be cool. You know, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you want $1,000 from beast cards. They're not going to give it to you, but if you want it, leave a comment. That's what's important. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.